Alrighty. So we are here post holiday of Thanksgiving, and hopefully you all found some things to give thanks for. If you're watching this at any other time, it's an opportunity. I can't talk today, Gemini full moon, but if you are watching this or listening to this, well, I guess, yeah, at any other time, then, find some things to give thanks for in this moment, at least three. And while we're at it, let's get wild. Go ahead and think of three things that you would like to celebrate about yourself. All right, so just bring those things to the forefront of your mind before we get started with this evening's meditation, taking a moment to, be present with yourself. So last Tuesday of November, and so this week has been flying by. It's hard to believe it's going to be December there. And, well, we're in the thick of it, but we're finishing up this year strong. So, or graceful. We'll finish up graceful. So let's see. What do we have for this week's 13th? Ooh, it's a good message. All right, so this week's goddess guidance is brought to you by the goddess Diana, who is a focused intention. All right, she says, keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions focused on your target, and you will make your mark. It's a good way to, like I said, finish the year off strong, right? But we're also going to finish it off very focused, very intentional. I know that Mercury is going to be going into retrograde like mid-December. So, it makes things interesting for the holiday season, regardless of what holiday you may celebrate in December. But it's kind of one of those things where focused intention, that might be a time for things to slow down a little bit for you so you can tie up any loose ends. So look at it as instead of like Mercury retrograde, oh my gosh, look at it maybe more so through the lens of I know that that's coming, so let me get ahead of it, right, in these next couple weeks. And then when it's here, I know what things I might have to, tidy up or bring to a close, some things that you might want to, maybe a chapter, obviously a year or a cycle, if you're in a cycle of some sort. Those things coming to a close. So it's kind of like, let's just write this chapter, get it done out the way so we can write a new chapter. And with that being said, we want to definitely make sure that we stay focused on what that is, because we can kind of get sidetracked with a lot of the holiday energy and putting the needs sometimes of others first. So stay focused on your particular goals, what it is that you need, you desire, and what it is that you desire, so that, not only can you finish the year off strong, but you can get a good kickstart on the 2024 year. So let's see a little bit about Miss Diana. She is a Roman moon goddess carrying the silver bow and arrow given to her in childhood by her father, Jupiter. I was getting a wax earlier, and Jupiter is the name of her dog. So that's kind of cute. That's maybe a sign for us, right? That we are being validated in this focused intention. But because her mother bore Diana and her twin brother painlessly, Diana is also associated with healthy childbirth. She loves to spend time out in nature and is particularly fond of oak trees and watching over wild animals. You can call upon her to help you with animals. I just mentioned a little dog named Jupiter, painless childbirth, and connecting with nature and the elementals. So one thing I will say, I know that painless childbirthing seems like unimaginable, but I actually knew a lady. I wouldn't really call her a mentor, but she was in that same kind of spiritual circle when I was taking classes and all that stuff in my 20s and early 30s. Through my what I would call like a spiritual awakening or initiation. And she actually did, I can't recall the type of energy work that she did specifically, if it was like EFT, like tapping. It felt like there was energetically, it feels like there was something a little more than EFT. But anyways, she had 2 children, both painless, and the doctors were just very surprised, very surprised. So with that being said, regardless of if that is your goal in life, or it's just to make it through the rest of the evening with some calm and peace, make sure you stay focused, okay, on whatever your intention is, and you will for sure make your mark. So go ahead and take in your surroundings physically, but then also take a nice deep breath and allow yourself to just settle into your space and land gently into your body. Just kind of corralling your thoughts together. It's as if the headspace has a little fence going around it. You're just corralling all of your thoughts, your focus into that space. If the mind has been wandering, near or far, just gather those thoughts together, corralling them in. Taking some nice deep breaths. Bringing your focus to the here and now. What do you hear in this moment now? Obviously, it's the sound of my voice, this sound bowl, but maybe you hear the air conditioning in your space, neighbors above or below you, people in the hallway, the airplane going by, some sort of animal making noises outside your window, cars going by. Maybe you hear a clock ticking somewhere. Maybe things become so acute that you can hear sound, vibration, electricity moving through your home. If you're sitting in a car, you notice and hear the hum of the engine running. Just shift your focus to here and now, noticing what you hear now in this moment. Maybe you hear the next inhale that you take, the flow of breath inwards. Maybe you release an audible sigh. You hear sound as if you're fogging up a mirror in front of you. Maybe you can hear your heartbeat. Sound of life force energy being moved through you, being moved through your entire body. Maybe you just allow your focus to move from what you're hearing now in this moment to your other senses, allowing them to expand, noticing what you may be smelling in this moment. Maybe it's the smell of a soap, shampoo, conditioner, perfume, food, any other bodily odors, fragrances. Maybe you smell the candle. Maybe you smell some incense. air freshener. Just notice. Giving you a moment to just slow down, tap into your senses, bring your focus inward. Allow your focus now to drop from what you are hearing, smelling, to maybe what you have on the palate of your tongue. Maybe you had some chewing gum or mint, just finished eating, having a drink. And on the next breath, dropping your awareness, your attention down. Somewhere between the heart space and the belly. Begin to tap into what you are feeling. How are you feeling today? Sometimes we automatically describe how we're feeling as good. I'm okay. I'm all right. What's another adjective you can use to describe your feelings? Your feelings fall all under one umbrella. You have multiple feelings that you're experiencing. Just notice how many feelings you can label. Notice how they shift and change when you tap into the feelings on multiple areas of your life. Certain thoughts, experiences, memories, images running through the mind. What feelings would you attach to those? As you notice all that you're feeling, expanding your awareness to feeling what is touching you on your skin, feeling the point of contact between your body, the chair, the floor, the bed. Noticing where your clothes may feel tight or restrictive. Notice where they may feel loose and comfortable. You're wearing earrings, bracelet, or watch, rings, any jewelry, necklace, earrings. Can you feel and tune into the areas, those points of contact between those items and your skin? You feel the hair that sits upon your crown. Whether your hair is pulled back or in a bun up top, you have it all down, have it all out. However your hair is in this moment, you notice how it feels. Notice if there's any areas of tension. It's in the scalp, allow it to relax. Your hair is up, maybe you take it down for just a moment. As you bring your awareness to the crown of your head, have you noticed that wherever you choose to focus intentionally, You begin to experience a journey that takes you to a greater experience. It's the attention to something that builds a connection, builds a bridge to that. However, when you focus on something, you begin to tune into the smaller details, the finer details. You get to really immerse yourself in that moment as you connect, build a bridge, whatever it is that you are focused upon. Bring your awareness to your breath. And just notice the quality of your breath. Inhale and exhale. Is the breath mostly in the chest as you breathe? Can you feel the inhale coming up into the head space before descending on the exhale down to the body? Does your belly expand and contract as you inhale and exhale, squeezing it all out? As you notice, focus on self. Scanning your body from head to toe. Seeing what all you can take in and observe. And the mind may have wandered off here and there. That's why the breath is so important. It's something that we can always come back to, a tool, technique, an object that we can focus on, the breath. As we learn to strengthen our mind, to focus on one thing and see all the different sides to it. If the mind wanders, we come back to it. This helps you not only build mental strength and the ability to focus, but also the ability to be present. And in this present moment, there truly lies a gift, that of your intuition, that of your authenticity, your truth, what it is that you truly desire. When it comes to what you desire, what you are manifesting, keep your thoughts unwavering. What does that mean to you, to keep your thoughts unwavering? Keep your feelings unwavering. Meaning, stay focused, have conviction in your manifestation. Allow yourself to be completely immersed and consumed by having that which you desire. On a day-to-day basis, do your actions align? With the desire that you have for maybe your future self? There's no need to judge. This is not an opportunity for that. But either way, It is an opportunity for feedback. So do your daily actions support that which you are choosing to manifest, desiring to have and experience? What daily actions are you taking or not taking in the direction of your dreams? Keep your thoughts, feelings, action, all focused on your target. What is your target? If you could actually picture a target out in front of you, just practicing some visualization and playing around with our creativity or imagination. Imagine a target out in front of you. Maybe you're holding a bow and arrow. Maybe you're allowing yourself to play darts, whatever seems fun for you. Maybe you're at the shooting range. But however you want to visualize this target, the one at the gun range, the one with comes with a bow and arrow out in the field, or a dartboard on the wall, whatever that target is for you, just imagine, if you could, a screenshot or a picture of your desire, you in that experience. So imagine there's a picture on that target. Whatever it is that you desire, new home, new car, new job, new partner, new purpose, a new life. Whatever it is that you desire, imagine a photo of that. If you just printed it out and stuck it up there on your target, what would it feel like to actually hit your mark? Bullseye. You are a winner, victorious. Feel that excitement for just a moment, like you just won. Feels good, doesn't it? Give yourself a moment to just revel in this space, this experience. Notice how just this imagery allowed your body to awaken. Your body responded maybe as if it were true. See, it doesn't know the difference necessarily. The body follows the mind. It may be mind over matter. You may need to mind what actually matters. Staying focused, but the body also goes along for the ride. And when every part of you is excited to receive and have this experience, the millions and billions and trillions of cells in your body are all in celebration of this moment. They don't know any different. They're just excited. They're ready to receive. They are in the moment. Every cell of your body. All because you chose to stay focused. You embodied the experience. It's as if you just jumped timelines somewhere into the future. And just try it on the experience for a moment. The experience of having what you desire. Whatever it is that is your target, whatever goal you have, whatever achievement or accomplishment, milestone you are trying to experience. Stay focused. So once you make a decision, clear, conscious, focused decision, the universe begins to move. It follows your lead. So if things aren't quite clicking the way you would like, there's something happening. Maybe you sense it, feel it. Not sure if you are sensing or feeling it. Maybe it seems like nothing is happening. That's okay. The universe follows your direction, correct? Your leadership, your authority. You are a sovereign being. You have ownership, seniority of your life. And so if nothing seems to be happening right now as you work towards your goal, you can still set things in motion. Perhaps instead of something tangible happening, you just add some ease and grace to the mix. Some adaptability, creativity, inspiration. Maybe you call for a breakthrough. You can still guide the energy with focused intent. Maybe you do need some earthly helpers to show up and assist you. Is there something that can be added to the direction in which you're going? How can it be easier? What would make this process, your process, easier? Think about it for just a moment. Focus. What would make your journey, your process towards hitting your mark, achieving your goal, what would make that easier? What would it take for this to be easier? You don't have to own that the whole experience can be easy unless you want to mentally just be a little more adventurous. But saying easier might be a little bit more accessible for some of us. So if achieving a huge goal is quote unquote easy, there might be a part of you that's resistant to that. But you might find that what would it take for this huge goal, this huge breakthrough, this huge achievement to be easier? Seems like it's a little more wiggle room. It allows a little more space, a little more openness, more ease. Being tenacious means sticking to a decision. Being unwavering, unapologetic. Not allowing any outside forces to sway you. If we are an extension of Mother Nature, we see her beauty in so many different ways. One of those ways is through nature and the trees. And so in this moment, we acknowledge that there's many different types of trees. Just like there's many different species and types of flowers. Same goes for people, for women. There's so many different types of us. May have some similarities, but still. We're all unique. And so as an extension of nature, and being unwavering, maybe instead of being like the palm trees that sway, the gusts of wind, or the pine trees that sway, the cold air of winter and the heaviness of snow sits upon it. Maybe you choose to see yourself as a mighty oak tree. Unwavering. Maybe you see yourself as one of those big redwood trees out west. Knowing that as tall as a tree is above land, its roots reach down just as deep, if not even deeper. It's as if you're anchored to the center of the earth, the core of Mother Earth. And in this connection that you've established, this grounding core, allows you to receive the nourishment, the support, the foundation, the security, the stability. Feel yourself drawing that up from the center of the earth. Drawing up safety, security, stability, strength. Slow and steady movement. As the energies above and below begin to move in your favor. Imagine yourself like that mighty oak tree, your roots deeply planted in the Mother Earth. Feeling your solid strength steadily growing upwards. Know that no matter what happens, you will succeed. This is inevitable. This is truth. This is a promise. Success is yours. Your branches may twist and turn as you flex towards the light, but those focused, unwavering intentions will ensure no faint wind can sway you from your mission. Take charge of your body. Honor its cycles and rhythms. Align your schedule and your daily actions towards your goal. Keep your mind focused upon your target. Take one step every day, no matter how big or small, towards meeting your target, making your mark. The mind begins to wander. You have a choice to allow it to just wander aimlessly, not knowing where the mind will take you. Or you can corral that thought, those thoughts, inwards, consciously guiding it to where you want it to go. Focus. Back to your intention. Coming back to your body. Back to being present in your life. Taking a deep breath, maybe beginning to just wiggle your toes, your fingers, bring some movement to the body. And whenever you're ready, you can give yourself a nice hug or take a stretch, some bigger movements, and gently opening your eyes when you are ready. Right. Well, apparently I have been doing these meditations for a very long time, which I have. I've actually been working with this Goddess Guidance book since the beginning of my spiritual journey. Doreen Virtue has helped me a lot in the beginning of my spiritual journey, and obviously even now. But I think, well, I know she's kind of denounced her prior work and is on a different path in her belief or her faith and belief. She went Christian, y'all. So she went Christian and denounced everything that she's been doing. So anyways, which she's not the first person I've known actually to do that. So anyways, to each his own. I went the other way. I started out all Christian and stuff, going to church and whatnot, and then here I am now. So at least I can say I've experienced both. But with that being said, I was mentioning how I've been doing this for a long time, and I didn't even really look at the message from Diana. I don't know why. Well, I guess I know why. Intuition. But I just started talking about being an extension of Earth and grounding down, our roots going down, which is stuff I've talked about before, obviously. And then I thought about the different trees and so forth. So like palm trees came to mind, and then like pine trees and the mighty oak and the big redwood tree. And I thought this is very interesting. I don't know why I'm thinking about trees. I'm not an arborist. You know what I'm saying? But it's funny because once I started going through the actual message, she literally says, imagine yourself to be like a mighty oak tree with your roots deeply planted into Mother Earth. So when I was saying that part afterwards, I was like, well, I'll just say it again for the people in the back. But that was very interesting. I've been like super psychic lately. It's kind of surprising, but not. This is like something that I don't know how to explain it, but spirit never ceases to amaze me. My intuition never ceases to amaze me either, because I'm just like, I was just talking about that. Did I manifest that? Or did I know that was going to happen? It's like a fine line sometimes. But also what I thought was very coincidental with this evening's message is she talked about, she mentioned her father Jupiter. And like I said, my friend that I saw earlier had a dog named Jupiter. And then I started talking about we started out by talking about our hearing and what we're hearing, because we're trying to get here now. So when I was talking about what we were hearing and expanding that, and I was talking about maybe you hear like some animals or something outside. I was like, oh, she did say call upon her to help you with animals and connecting with nature and the elementals. I'm like, huh, so it's kind of I don't know what my point is to that. I guess I should have said focus. I think my point is just, I think her energy, Diana's energy, obviously is very present tonight, to here, where we are, through time and space. But her various meanings of this card is to stay positive, to know what your priorities are and take action on them. That is very major, I think, for right now, as far as what I'm, okay, so collective download is right now, until the end of the year, this linear year. I know that December 31st of 23 is like 1 2 3 1 2 3, so it's like alignment twice. We've heard Jupiter twice. I mentioned the tree thing, and then she did, so that's twice. So 2 2 2 is like don't stop before the miracle happens. Okay, or like Michael Jackson, I heard that song, don't stop till you get enough. So that too. So make sure you stay focused this next I guess like 4 weeks, right? Stay very focused. Cut away the fat, the distractions, the things that are like, can you just commit for 4 weeks maybe logging off of social media just for 4 weeks. Maybe not, cyber stalking somebody when you do get on social media for 4 weeks. Okay. Maybe you cut sugar out of your diet just for 4 weeks. Maybe you, I don't know, decide to put $20 aside or something for just 4 weeks. What action steps can you take and commit to for the next 4 weeks? Something that's, small and feasible. Be gentle on yourself. Don't put like, oh, I'm gonna work out every day. No, you got a period and all that sort of stuff. You're gonna be tired. Okay. Just chill out. So, so and even if you don't, it's okay. We our hormones as women, they go up and they go down, whether you are even like, because in the whole life cycle, whether you have a period monthly or not, there's still a bigger cycle that you're moving through. So just honor where you are. But what small but significant action steps, like little baby steps. If it's one of the books that I'm reading right now talks about, if you're working on your finances, maybe just every day, read something about money. Okay. It doesn't have to be like the whole Forbes magazine for the month. Maybe just a little article. When you go to Google, it might have something about finance or whatever. You see some on your explore page on social media, that talks about like investing or money. Just read something if you're thinking about that. Or something about partnerships. Maybe you listen to an ebook and just listen to a few minutes a day, whatever. Meditate a little bit. But whatever those small action steps are, take them so that you can stay prioritized, to take control of your schedule as well. Like I said, cut away the fat, the distractions, all the stuff that you kind of obviously distract yourself with. That's what a distraction does. But anything that takes you away from your goals, for some that might be, going out partying, drinking, things like that. Any other forms of escapism, you might be like, oh, I want to meditate, so I'm gonna just meditate for an hour or two all day. That sometimes spirituality can be escapism as well. Under the guise of I'm becoming enlightened or something. But take control of your schedule. What can you do to make the next 4 weeks of committing to your goals easier? Okay, I'm gonna say it again. What can you do on a daily basis for the next 4 weeks that will make achieving your goals easier? Because it might seem only like 1 month, it might seem like 4 weeks, but it's 31 opportunities. Okay, each day is 31. That's a lot. 31 steps that you took, like towards your goal, even little ones. That's a lot. All right. So and I feel like somebody need to hear this. Release all doubts. So notice your doubts. Be like, okay, feel the fear, do it anyways. I got some things that I'm scared of that I'm doing right now myself. And I'm just like, well, you know what? Fuck it, we're just gonna do it. I'm just be scared while I'm doing it. And it's it's become comical. And then avoid naysayers and skeptics. Some things you just need to zip your lip. Okay, not everybody needs to hear what you are doing, going through. Sometimes we overshare what we are working on as a form of seeking validation or attention, or it's a form of self-sabotage, second guessing ourselves. So we want to be sure this is okay, this is acceptable, this is right. Sometimes we may need some inspiration or some clarity in something. And if that's the case, you need a little more ease or clarity or guidance on how to pursue something. Pray about it first. Okay. Pray or meditate about it. Like ask spirit first. Like if you need to talk to somebody about it, just talk to angels. I pretend like my angels come and sit right in the car. I call them in like, hey, I need to talk to y'all. Okay. and I pretend like there's an angel sitting right next to me in the car, because that's normally when it happens. And just talk to them, tell them what you need and so forth. But try to keep your goals, your manifestations, just for these next 4 weeks in focus. If you have to put it on your screensaver, like a little target, just to keep it fresh in your mind. If you have to update your vision board, anything like that, just do it for these 4 weeks and try to keep that energy to yourself. And I say that because that gives the magic more potency. All right. So see what happens. And happy manifesting through this holy day season.